3, 2, 1.
As MLB players start to make the way down to Florida and Arizona for the beginning of spring training, one big name will be heading to a new team. With more on this, here's Jonathan Buckstein.
Well, the first major domino of this 2019 MLB free agency has finally fallen. It's unofficially official right now, but 10 years, $300 million, $30 million per season for the shortstop and hot commodity, Manny Machado, is heading down south to the San Diego Padres. He will join another big name they brought in last year, Eric Hosmer. The two will combine to be worth $51 million over next season's payroll for the San Diego Padres, whose total payroll only equals $105 million.
Jonathan, who are the winners and losers of the signing?
Well, the big winner team-wise would be the San Diego Padres, obviously. When you get one of the biggest names, a 26-year-old that's been averaging over 30 home runs and 30 doubles over the past 4 seasons and went to the World Series last year, you're obviously going to be a winner. Unfortunately, team-wise, loser-wise, that would be the Chicago White Sox, who put all their eggs into one basket, signing Yonder Alonso, Manny Machado's brother-in-law, and John Jay, his best friend growing up, to try and lure him in. When Vice President Kenny Williams was asked yesterday, he thought that the White Sox just had the best offer available. Now, player-wise, winners for this would be Bryce Harper. We'll touch on that in a moment. But the big loser is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's the top prospect for the San Diego Padres. He's number 3 on the MLB's pipeline, just behind Eloy Jimenez of the Chicago White Sox and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the Toronto Blue Jays. He is naturally a shortstop. Manny Machado made it very clear wherever he's going, he wants to move from third base to shortstop. Now we'll see if this ruins the progress they've been making with their highly touted prospect.
Speaking of Harper, what does this mean for him?
Well, it means leverage. Him and super agent Scott Boras will now finally have a number that they can run around to negotiate during contracts. They were looking in the $300 million range. There's no word yet if Harper will break the record-breaking deal that Giancarlo Stanton signed just a few years ago, worth over $325 million per season. But now they have the leverage they need to know that if they go into one of these meetings, they can say something along the lines of, I am better than Manny Machado and he's making $300 million. I want X amount of dollars. I'm Jonathan Buckstein. Now back to you in the studio.
Agree with that.
Yeah.